Hello! We're live.
We are.
Okay, this room seems so much darker on camera. Yes, we do have Loctite foam out because we're going to use some Loctite tonight. We're going to make some creatures for the Cryptid Museum, which are melon heads from Connecticut, which are not different from melon heads from Ohio.
You ready to romp a room?
How we do? I am ready to romp a room.
It's been enough time that it's got to
Yes.
be again. All right, ready? Here we go.
Hold on. Arto Varego.
North over ego.
That sounds like you would make delicious pizza. Oh, art over ego.
Ego is 2G.
Now I want pizza. That's the problem.
Egos
Art
or waffles?
over ego. Apparently, I have such an ego I cannot even pronounce it. Sean Fenner, hello. Creative Doof. Angie Rogers. Once again, Sean Fenner. Scuba Steve. Haunted Swamp Adventure. Hello, John C. Yeah, so apparently we have to go in and do something and change. It'll change all of the ats to what their normal screen name is.
Got it.
I don't know if that's a change that we make.
I have no
I
idea.
think that I did it and then I showed up on other lives as me, but
Gotcha.
yeah, so Ike Camacho, Poison Sumac, which isn't Poison Sumac, I know. Ashton Jones, Bandu Studios masks, hello. And the Sad Pirate.
Did you get Big Dog?
Did you get Big Dog?
Who?
Big Dog.
Big Dog. Hello, Big Dog. I think Big Dog was in my YouTube name explanation. And a Sax cat. Hello. I don't know how we fix these names, but sometimes YouTube does this.
Okay, we've been gone long enough for them to do weird updates.
Exactly, yes, exactly. Okay, I need one of these. And this head looks taped together. I'm gonna use this one.
Are you killing the head?
Yeah, are you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
because I've got ones where the neck is ripped off.
Yeah, I love ripped off necks.
Okay,
They're my
awesome,
favorite.
because I hate those.
SaxCat9794 says, hey, spooky friends.
Hello.
Justin Hill says hello.
Hello, Justin Hill. Hey, let's get the tube from the airbrush clamp, which is gone. Where's the airbrush clamp with the pipe on it? So I want to be able to spin this. Somebody clean, jerks.
The Sad Pirate 12 says, totally did not realize my username is still the Sad Pirate. Oh my god, it's Travis. Hi, Travis.
Hello, Travis. How is Rocky Horror going? I hope it's going well. Or gone? Is it done?
Sean Fenner says, been doing the thing on Trampled live shows as well.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know if you have to go to your page and do something, or if we have to go to our page and do something. But something has to happen from somewhere. Vosis, do you want me to use this broken one?
Yeah.
Here,
Hey,
you know what happens
this
to the
broken
PVC
head.
pipe
It was flared
that
again?
goes on this one? That there's usually the clamp with the pipe on it.
Hey, Colin says, I was astounded yesterday at how clean the shop got.
Yeah, that's what we're working on right now, is
We bet.
shopping to clean. Okay. Yes, I need to go grab a chunk of PVC real quick.
I think Buggy's grabbing the one from in there.
Everybody left me. Hi. How's everybody doing today? We're finally getting back in the groove. Excited about life again. Come say hi, bud.
Which
Got a
one
bug in the
is,
shop.
Did you find the pipe, dear?
where's that one from in there? That's the
Ta-ta!
one I just put away. Says it's flared at the end, is it special?
No, this is just how this pipe comes. Perfecto. Would you chop saw this one right here?
Travis says Rocky Horror has completed and it went very well, thank you. But now you have me for Winter Market and Christmas show.
Wait,
Hooray.
Sean Fenner asks, how was the season?
like, I don't have the chop saw, I have a PVC cutter.
But if you chop sawed it, you'd be done by now.
Sean Fenner asks, how was the season at Dark Hour?
It went well. We had a slow start, but then it ended up doing pretty good. That looks about right.
That's a
Yeah,
little weird.
that's pretty close. There. Hold him up again. Give him a. Yeah, that's all right. Child sized. Creepy.
Very long neck,
Very long neck child.
How old is this child? You've had children.
8?
yeah.
Oh, no.
Boy or girl?
This looks bigger than 8 to me.
I don't know.
11?
You've met Greg.
Like, if I punched this kid, I wouldn't feel that bad. Because they're almost an adult.
Maybe 10 or 11. Almost an adult.
How old was Cash when you met him?
I mean, that's about the size that Greg is currently, so
11.
I'm a bad judge.
Like 9, 10, 11, depending on boy or girl.
Okay. Good. I think 11, we don't have to worry about puberty or anything. This, like, boy and girl are sane at this age.
Sure.
Largely. As long as they don't eat like Tyson's chickens with the hormones. Probably good.
John C. says hello all. Sad Pirate says Ranger Stacy. That's me.
Ranger danger.
Ranger Danger.
Boy,
Oh, I gotta move this, it's on wheels.
I have a lovely axle.
John C. says Stacy. That's me. 603 Bull says good evening all. Any Krampus masks on the agenda?
Not this week, but probably next week. We're gonna make some out of foam, we need to make Krampus masks that have red headlights, red eyes.
Headlights.
Yeah, they're gonna act as headlights, because that's in the dark portion of the show. We have a blackout portion of the show, which is from library to Egypt. All that's blackout. And the guests get blue glow sticks, and the Krampuses have bells and a headlight. So if you see them coming, you have to hide your light. If you hide your light, they can't get you. But if they see your light, then they can sticker you and kill
That's
you.
fun.
Yeah, I think it's another new little dynamic. And if you do a blackout for a good portion of the show, you can use less actors and possibly make money.
There you go. Wyron says, hi Alan, hi Stacy, hi Rue.
Hurrah!
Sean Fenner says, remember all, it's not 2025 postseason, it's now 2026 preseason.
Oh yeah, we've already had, Happy New Year's.
Another
November
typical
1st
freak
is New Year's Day.
says, good evening, welcome back. If you guys are just joining us, for some reason, YouTube has decided that we need your actual YouTube username and not what we know you as generally on the live, so, help us out, tell us who you are.
Confused.
I brought you all of the partials that were in there, and then one new one.
Part of me wants to just throw this across the room, but I think that'd make Bug mad, so I'll put it carefully in this garbage can.
Nothing but that. Carolina Kiwi Creations says, how do?
I do okay.
Oh, it's totally underneath.
It's over there.
There it is.
It's all the way over there. Rob's Things, Robert Bryan says, hello, creepy peeps.
Hello!
Oh, hi, you guys.
What's funny is you recognize Rob from his screen picture,
Yeah,
because the name says Rob's Things.
yep.
Ooh, this one worky. I would have thought it no worky.
Turns out it worky. We love it when they worky.
Is that a Bobby Brown song? I like the way you worky.
No diggity.
Angelica?
Will someone grab me a spray bottle full of water?
Maybe.
Because right now, I'm getting this to defy gravity, but I assure you it does not want to.
Big Dog says, I heard a Rue and a Bug. Hello.
Hello, big dog. Do you want gloves? Or are you
Um,
gonna get gross?
I would like gloves in the future. No, I don't need gloves. Gloves are for
Your hands are still nice.
not me.
For amateurs.
Yeah. I think if I wore gloves, it would ruin my brand.
What
You might
is
be
your,
setting a
what is
good
your brand,
example.
Alan?
Heat,
Uh,
heat gun
Uncle
on
Ben
hand,
is his
no
brand.
gloves.
Yeah.
Stamp out fire with a,
Right, with
Propane
the
tank.
torch.
it worked.
Rob's thing says that is an old email address from when I sold Beanie Babies to the Impressional. Oh, Beanie Babies. Caroline Creation says, obviously you've seen Frankenstein by now. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. Now, I only saw it a few nights ago, so I don't have, I haven't ruminated on it very much, but I did enjoy it.
I've seen it's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I very much enjoyed it. But
I have not seen it.
it wasn't, I don't know, there are some things that I want to do with Frankenstein that they didn't. And it's obviously, it's their right, it's their story. But this can appears dead.
Hold on, let me
I need that.
It just leaped off of there.
It shot the thing.
I really loved the costuming in it.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 603 Evil says, I'm about to hair a Krampus mask. This will be my first hair job. I'm a little nervous. The mask is a 3D print. I have my hair weave and I'm planning to use E6000 glue. I'm scared of hard seam lines. Any tips?
Don't be scared. Go, go, go. You'll be fine.
When in doubt, more hair.
In
This was
last
the one I
top
just
layer,
got
you
it
could always
off
cut it
of.
off the weft and
Mm-hmm.
place it directly on there so you wouldn't have that hard seam line.
Yep. Deathmaster Wong said, had an absolute wonderful time visiting everybody on opening night. I can't wait to come back and see everyone again. Thank you for your great hospitality.
Yeah.
That was a good opening night.
It was a solid opening.
Boy, this is shaking. This is so full. If I don't get foam out of this one, I'll be very upset.
The saddest panda.
Yes! We're in business.
Next player's gonna be so fat.
Floor. Travis says, if you were to do your own Frankenstein, what would you do? More book or more universal?
More universal. But I would also, I want to add possession into Frankenstein.
Oh, I?
I think that Frankenstein made a vessel, and then something possessed it.
Okay.
And I think that possession angle would be a fresh Franken take.
Lightning demon.
Something.
I can see the gas waves coming off that. It's super weird.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good for you.
It's so pretty.
603 Evil says, what kind of foam will your Krampus mask be made from next week?
E-
Loctite?
EVA. I'll do some Loctite for organicness, but EVA is going to be the base. That way, anybody who is allergic to latex can wear it.
Travis says, Frankenghost.
I think more like Frankendemon, because you've made a vessel. You've made a vessel for it to inhabit. And what do you have to do? You have to invite them in, and basically saying, "Hey, come take this body I made." You invited it in.
Sean Fenner says, Frankenkrampus.
Russian Jason.
Robert and Eden made a Frankenkrampus.
Yeah?
You sold one in their booth at Transworld when they were not at their booth.
Many moons ago. That was 2019? It was the year I didn't go with you guys
Yeah, it was before.
Yeah. Deathmaster Wass says, I only very briefly got to meet Alan, but I spent quite a bit of time with Shannon Rue. Shannon and Rue gave us the grand tour. No, I need you guys to make me a kick-ass Krampus mask.
Well, put an order in.
Ike Camacho says, Alan, did you ever make a roach mask? I can't remember.
We had roach conversations today. We have an insect mask that we have turned into many, many different insects, based off of how we change it up. So yes, I've made cockroach masks in the past. I've probably made, I don't know, 20 in my time.
Carolina Kiwi Creation says, I found out the mistake I made with my Frankenstein silicone mask. I used 20 Shore Platinum instead of 0020. It still came out good, but really heavy.
Yeah, well, silicone's heavy. It's probably just gonna be heavy.
Hey, 1980 says, how about those radioactive shrimp?
I'm making one now. Alexa, count down 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
That's alien play.
Wait, would you like to play a round of
Why is it
Super
out?
Quiz of the Day?
A round of what?
Super quiz of the day.
How do you know we don't want to play that?
Doesn't get in today.
Alexa, what is Super Quiz of the Day?
Okay, here's Super Quiz of the Day.
Hi there, I'm John Coleshaw, and a very warm welcome to Quiz of the Day. Let's hear from today's special guest.
Yeah, well, I say we read that there fella, he'll deal you right at the top of the table, so, come on, let's get going, shall we? Okay, let's go to our cover.
Is he Scottish? Like what?
Complicated, we like people going your way, but you never can say.
Go,
Thank you, Harry. I have a feeling our quizzers.
Are you sure that wasn't Johnny Rotten?
Today's category is film and TV.
Yeah, I'll say that's what.
Alexa, stop.
I'd say that's worth a time.
If I wanted to
Thick
hear
accent.
a middle-aged man ramble on about nothing, I would listen to myself.
That was right. Yep. So what were some of your season highlights, Alan?
So this year I did security. Security went well, I think. And I was able to smooth out some processes, so that's good. Boy, season highlight. Okay, so
We promised recapping.
there's one night, all right, there's one night where I did not do security and I got to scare people. And I had a really good time. I actually stopped counting people that I scared to the floor, meaning they fell down, at about 40. And just carried on with my business.
I could hear where you were.
I was having a lot of fun.
It was pretty great.
I was yelling at people.
You were yelling at everything.
I was yelling at everything.
Big Dog says nice.
Yeah, it was a good time. I feel probably the most alive and the most like myself when the haunt is running. There's something about the haunt is running, that is what really gets my creative juices flowing. I start thinking about next year and things we ought to do, or I'm in costume and I'm in a set and I see, we need this, we need this, we need to do this. And we actually enacted some things in the show this year that I thought of in the beginning. Whether it's just added peepholes or added scare opportunities.
Troy B says, hello, long time no see.
Hello.
Synth Priest says, evening all. Hope you had a great Halloween season.
Synth Priest. That sounds like something out of Warhammer 40K.
I assume it's pronounced synth, like psionic. So like synth, it's P-synth priest, but I assume it's pronounced synth. Oh, is it smushing time?
Yeah, I'm smusherating.
So we're making melon heads.
Melon heads, not, there's a candy called lemon heads, but these are melon heads. And the story is, in Connecticut, there's a road called Sawmill Road. And there used to be like a government group home. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Why were there so many giant mental institutions in the past? Like, why were there so many? Why would they house thousands of people? Like, that's weird.
Well,
I don't think we had that many people who needed to be there.
we definitely didn't have that, we didn't have that many people that needed to be there.
We just like to put people there?
Well, like, there's stuff that we know how to deal with now that they didn't know how to deal with then. And so, like, stuff would get, declared, like, mental insanity, you're crazy, and that, so you need to go to a home.
Yeah, go to the home.
And,
Nonverbal, okay.
yeah, nonverbal, yeah, you're not, like, understanding autism a little better now, and, like, the whole spectrum of what that is. There's a lot of people who now live totally functional, productive lives, they just don't talk. And Rob says, no, we have prisons now. Yeah, correct.
You know what? We had prisons then too. I don't know. Maybe we've
Right.
shifted.
We have,
Like a certain percentage are now homeless.
yeah,
A certain percentage are.
quite a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But anyway,
1980 says a lot of cousins married back in the day.
because you go and there's like, this is an old asylum. This is massive. This is a whole city block.
Oh, yeah.
This is that's a lot.
And there were reporters that went and did these, like, basically sting operations where they would get committed to expose the kind of atrocious conditions people were being kept under.
And then it's oops, now I'm committed.
That's a whole season of American Horror Story.
Yeah. 603 says currently making dog food. Does that classify as making stuff?
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, someone's
Sure.
going to enjoy it.
Big Dog says because no one wanted to deal with people who are different. Rob says warehousing. 603 says I think we're also behind medicine and diagnosing people. Yeah, those are all totally valid reasons.
Yeah, so anyway, so there were, and the legend is on Sawmill Road, there was a home for,
Alexa, stop.
not like sick people, but
Alexa, stop.
probably mentally challenged in some way,
Yeah.
and some who had what we think of now was like encephaly, and very large heads, and did not look normal. You know, any number of conditions could cause that to happen. And there was a doctor who ran it, a doctor and his wife, and they had like 30 people there, and there was a fire, and he didn't have time to.
Get everybody out.
All he did was open the doors. He did get everybody. He's like, get out. It's going to burn down, and it burned down. And then for years after, you just see them in the woods looking at you from the while you're on the road.
Creepy.
And it's this nice, it's kind of part cryptid, part, folk tale, but it doesn't pop up just in Connecticut. Like in Connecticut, there's like names and it was this place, here's where the place was, and in others, it's more they're in this area and they like to hang out here. Why? I don't know, but they do.
Deathmaster Was and Stacy, I'm sorry we didn't get to meet you on opening night, but you were somewhere in the maze from what Rue told us. By the way, this is Jeff Bull. Hi, Jeff. Yeah, I was working in the show, training actors.
Yeah, and that's why you didn't probably see me that much either, because I was also in the show chasing down problem people.
Synth Priest says, my town used to have a huge asylum where we kept, when we were teens, we could sneak into the underground tunnel networks. Later, the city flooded them to keep people out. Travis is
Cool.
taking notes right now.
Yeah, I think that's, I think that local lore is so awesome, and that's what. Well, anyway, so season recap. We opened the Cryptid Museum.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's open. We did it. We're there.
Insane push to open.
Yeah. Creative Doof says he bumpy. Deathmaster Was says, I've been on the website a few times. I messaged you guys, but I can't find a spot to special order a mask. Help me, please.
No, you just use message us and say, hey, I need to order a Krampus mask.
Yeah. Creative Doof says, how was the business in the haunted house for this year?
Decent. It was decent. We started slow, and we never So we did really good at the end of the season and not that great at the beginning of the season. So there's a bit of a problem where we did a little, we underperformed from last year by about 8%. But that's just, you know, there's,
Nature of the beast.
yeah, things, you know, things change. And something that we did wasn't quite in step with either what people wanted or people were a little bit immune to the marketing, which is perfectly understandable. We also saw the Texas State Fair had record low attendance for the past 15 years. So that kind of tells me that maybe it's not just us.
This would have been really fair.
Yeah, and you know, if everything is more expensive, so that money has to come from somewhere. We're not exactly an inexpensive haunted attraction. We're one of the higher ones in the area. I think we're one of the better ones. But yeah, so it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't terrible either.
Big Dog says, okay, what is the wooden structure by the roll-up door?
Oh, the
Oh,
tower.
that used to be a tree in the escape room, and we're going to use it at the Monster Museum to be a tower.
Unfortunately not for climbing.
Currently.
So
it's
say
held
it, our
together.
insurance.
Well, it's held together with clamps. It was life or death, I'd go up there, but.
It's not held together. Oh, it is.
Oh,
held
yeah,
Yes,
it
it
100%
is.
is held together with clamps.
Well, it used to be held together with screws. We moved it to here and held it together with clamps.
The clamps.
Them clamps, though.
You could skin that, put it together more firm and I think before it fly off. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at her.
Bug's nest up top.
Oh, crow's nest.
All of us are birds.
Oops, all birds.
Oops, all birds.
Let's climb those stairs.
Death Battle Monsters, I did that. Where'd you message?
Yeah, I don't know where you messaged. You could possibly find Alan Hops on Facebook. Message me there. Or message stiltbestudios@gmail.com.
Stumpy Studios.
And you also, if you message like during haunt season, I may have just not seen it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, as it turns out,
It's not you, it's me, and what's happening in my life right now.
Austin Denny says hello.
What's that?
Austin Denny says hello.
Hey, Austin.
Carolina Kiwi Creations says, I thought that was a mask hanger rack, my bad.
It is for now.
Yeah, for
It-
the moment.
Anything in the shop that you can clamp a mask to is a mask hanging rack. So you're correct.
Big Dog says, I was thinking jungle during the break time.
Hey, Chris got his pirate ship.
Yeah.
Want my swing.
I remember in like 9th grade, there was a thing where you had to design your office when you're older. And I wanted just tree limbs that I could climb
Nice.
Oh,
up and just sit up in a perch.
Nice, Shady says, every time he breaks out the expanding foam, that scene from Mrs. Doubtfire. Well, hello there.
oh, that would be so bad.
It hurts us, precious.
All over your face with your eyelashes and eyebrows.
I remember eyelashes and eyebrows.
Remember those? Those were great.
It was the time we had those.
Austin Denny says, were you able to check out the Efteling?
Not yet. I will. It's on my list. You brought it to my attention, and I swear I will check it out. I just haven't yet.
Sean Fenner says, any Patreon teases you can give us? We're doing
Patreon
stuff.
exists,
We're doing
and
stuff
we
on
will
Patreon.
now have time we now have time to acknowledge it exists.
Yes.
I think that we do a Patreon tour of the Cryptid Museum,
I love it, I love it.
like a walking tour, and one of us will talk. I think that's fun.
Yeah.
It would be fun just to do a Patreon field trip in there and we just go in and talk.
Yeah,
about
go live on our
all
phone.
of the things.
Yeah.
That's what they,
Hell yeah.
Just talk about all of the things, that'd be fun.
Deathmaster Wass says, I messaged you as soon as we got home from Dallas, but I'm sending you another one on the website. I figured you
Oh.
were real busy because it was the beginning of pond season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Carolina Kiwi Creation says, I see a giraffe mannequin.
Yes. Which will soon be Charlie, which is a cryptid. I feel like I'm spanking the softest, wettest bottom.
ew,
Chris.
Very soft spanking.
soggy.
Want to come have a slap? Anyone?
I'm super good.
Anyone? Want the moist hand? No? Okay.
That's all you, homie.
Moist hand is my dance.
Things I hated. So they can see you getting in a moist spanking. Carolina Kiwi Creation says, having used to work for Mackenzie, I know those forms are expensive.
They are.
Rob's thing says, where is the Cryptid Museum?
It's right at dark hour.
Down the hall.
It's here. It's going to be open year round. Probably our grand opening is going to be in June, like the first week of June or so. Like we had a soft opening, of course, in October. But
And we'll be open for the market.
yeah, we'll be open for the winter market. And Rob, boy, this is going to sound really weird. I have some like silver platform high heel shoes that belong to you. And at this point, I just want to ship them back to you. Are you willing to accept several pairs of silver platform shoes? The project that they were for never
Materialized.
materialized. Yes, that person is no longer haunting even.
Rob's thing says, does that replace the escape room?
Yes.
Yes, it do.
So the goal is to get these guys big enough to where I can make these guys into our melon heads. And then I'm going to cover them in a clay, like an epoxy clay, that can actually sculpt details in.
Carolina Kiwi Creation says, I was in the mold room at Mackenzie. Used to be in charge of repairing the old molds and redoing them in urethane rubber and fiberglass. That's awesome.
Yeah, fiberglass is gross.
Haunted Swamp Adventure says, will there be a new escape room?
No, there is Cryptid Museum.
Rob says, sure, or I can collect them this summer at Texas Hunters, whatever works.
Well, right now they're in my office and they only make people ask questions. So
You don't have
maybe
to
I'll
have them
mail
out
them to
in the
you.
open.
Maybe I'll mail them to you.
Deathmaster Wass says, well, I thought you did a great job on the Cryptid Museum.
Thanks.
Thanks.
That pretty much came about in like 11 days.
Yep.
That was nuts.
1980 says, zombie kiss haunt fell at a taste this year.
With pretty much half of the exhibits being made in the 4 days before.
Yeah, it went from not looking like a thing to looking like a thing very quickly. 1980, who had a zombie kiss haunt? Rob says, missed opportunity. Oh, is that where I left those? Deathmaster Wah asks, by the way, Alan, what are you making?
I am making base forms in order to make melon heads off of. You see that kind of looks like a face?
Yeah.
I'll put a bit of a face in there. Melon heads are cryptids from Connecticut, who are just, really, they're just unfortunate people who live in the woods.
603, Hill says, any plans for more tutorials on YouTube Wednesdays if time permits?
Plans are not the problem, if time permits. That sentence right there is the key to all things. Yes, I have tons of plans. I might even do, like the Krampus Mass out of EVA foam. I might even do one of those as a YouTube Wednesday.
Yeah, it's not even the filming of them that's the problem.
It's editing.
It's editing.
Because there's always projects to film,
Mhm.
but when you want to film it, you have to, gotta get everything on a shot.
And all of our people who edit videos all wear at least 3 or 4 other hats.
Multiple hats.
Oh, Shady says that would be the reason for the platform shoes being returned. Is it the zombie kiss font?
Oh, got it.
We decided to go different.
Kiss like the band.
Yeah.
I'm like, just zombie Kiss.
Yeah, I was confused by that one.
Listen, I think a zombie kissing booth would be hilarious. just the bloodiest maw, like,
So
yeah,
I
give her a
just-
kiss.
I just read a zombie book series where they called new zombies whistlers.
Whistlers.
Yeah, because old zombies don't have any lips and they can't whistle. So if it's a fresh zombie, so a bunch of whistlers coming, that means they're still in pretty good shape.
That's funny.
Huh.
Synth Priest says, I feel like this is every endeavor. It goes from manic motions to something after one piece gets done. Yeah.
I think it just goes from manic motion to manic motion.
we lurch from frantic thing to frantic thing. We're working on it.
Okay, so there's a cartoon series from the 80s called Jace and the Wheeled Warriors.
Wheel warriors.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how their theme song sounds. Was that a guess or was that?
We watched it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. I love
I
that
want to say
cartoon.
Tony put it on the Plex.
I love that cartoon, and this reminds me of the bad guy named Mastermind because he has a big, like, planty brain. It was trucks versus plant monsters.
Big Dog says, Edson says hello to everyone. He has a problem with his phone.
Hello, Edson. I'm sorry that you have a problem with your phone.
1980 says, oh, too soon. Ace Frehley died. Yeah.
No cats were harmed.
Really good chat.
Wait, was Ace cat or was Ace star?
Ace was Star.
No, Starman? Wait, Paul Stanley was Starman. Because Paul Stanley had the star.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ace,
Ace
all right.
was Cat, yes. Cat.
Gene the
That's right.
Demon,
Gene the Demon.
Paul the Star Child.
Yeah.
There was a spaceman, Space Ace,
Yeah, I say.
and one of them was a cat.
Starman. That was Space Ace, Ace Frehley.
Help me out, people. 1980, I'm probably looking at you.
Rob's thing says, I had a delightful lunch today with Michael Burnett starting a project for Transworld 26.
That's awesome. I love that. Next time you see him, tell him I said hello. Okay, I think we're time for another batch of schmoosh.
Application.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Sean Fenner says Peter
Star,
Chris
and
was the
then that
cat.
guy who has like.
Peter
a
Criss.
line between him.
Peter Chris was the cat.
Thank you, Sean Fenner.
Therefore, Space Ace.
I always forget about the guy with the silver.
Yeah. Sean Fenner says Ace Frehley was the spaceman. Thank you.
That really looks like a beret now on his.
So from.
Ah, wearing a beret.
Fred Sassel.
Come back, I will talk to you a second time.
Rob's thing says he's good people. Michael Burnett. Do we know Michael? I feel like that name rings a bell, but
You are all the way used.
I know, but hey.
I like it.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can find another can.
There's a few more in there, still.
And while we're doing that, you're gonna watch Rue. Rue, what are you doing?
Smoothing some PLA at the moment on the screen.
When you're done, you want to stain this giant Bigfoot skull for the giant mammer jammer.
The problem with cleaning my office is I find 100 projects that I never did
Mm-hmm.
anything with.
But what was the highlight of your season? Not the highlight, but a highlight.
I really liked playing that new character.
Yeah?
That was fun.
What was your new character?
It was, I don't know, she was, everybody was calling me the Black Widow.
Yeah?
But just, I like having the fingers, and I like fingers, long-fingered gloves, you know,
Yeah.
like the weird ones. We have the ones from our Nightwear Witch. They're just very creepy, kind of eye looking. But I find myself after the show not having my gloves on, but still walking around with like T-Rex arms. And it's like, oh my lord. Oh.
Why?
You know how many times I tried to throw this away? And people would pull it out of the garbage can so
Oh,
that
yeah.
it wouldn't get thrown
Well,
away.
we can throw it away. I didn't know it was supposed to be thrown away.
They pulled it out of the garbage can.
They say,
It wasn't I
uh-huh.
this time.
1980 says, it looks like a genie. Big Dog says it looks like old Princess Leia.
We
He's
needed
like a
the
little
face of
Martian.
this. The face of this is now the Falk monster.
Yeah, we stole it. What material is this?
It's a
Weird
foam.
vinyl.
Synth Priest says, so apparently our Halloween display won a community vote competition I knew nothing about. Getting an award or something at the next council meeting, it's kind of cool. Wife is really
Heck
excited.
yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Death Master Wild says Gene was the demon, Paul was the Star Child, Ace was the Space Ace, and Peter was
Right.
yeah.
I think these heads need to be a little larger.
Yeah, beef them up.
They're like, now they're grapefruit heads. We need them to be melon heads.
Like really, really large. Like comically oversized.
Well, tragically oversized.
Tragically oversized.
Tragically oversized.
And you're not really building up bulk with the.
This is a monster with a side of sadness.
Sean Fenner says, can you tease anything exciting for Transworld?
Yes, I can. What's exciting is I will have more free time than I have in the past. That might not be exciting to you, but it's very exciting to me.
1980 says 1950s alien vibes.
We're still figuring out what our trans world is going to look like. I've made some changes in how I'm running things. So we'll see how that pans out.
We can confirm we won't be in the dark zone again.
Right.
That was an adventure.
Dark Zone, I didn't like having a split booth. That's what it boiled down to.
Yeah.
It's like, who all works here again? Where are they?
This is giving like 1980s helmet hair. Says if they make the live action Ferngully, the guy standing in for Batty needs the trash mask. My name is Batty.
Trash Mask is a good dancing name.
Carrie Goff says, well, hello, folks. What a nice surprise. I just spotted Still Pieces back in the wild. Hope everyone is well.
We are. I really wanted to get back on the kick of doing lives. It's something that I really enjoy. And we were just too busy, too slammed, and frankly, too scattered in order to do it. But
Silly Zombie says, yo.
hello, Silly Zombie.
Congrats, Silly Zombie, on y'all's Coaster Nation win.
Yeah. Yeah, we came in, we were in top 10. So, top 7?
I don't recall.
Yeah, you're like 6 or 7.
Listen, it still feels like a win to have a haunt where you trained actors win.
Well, you know what? It feels like a win to be on that list.
Yeah.
You know
oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? They only name 50 in the country, and that's who they vote for.
It's shake and bake, and we helped.
And I don't want, yeah. But it should be broken down a little bit into different experiences, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because like Woods of Terror is a whole park.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're an hour.
Yeah.
You're in the show 30 minutes. You're in line 30 minutes. It's an entertaining 30 minutes in line, but that's what you are.
Silly Zombie says, ooh, we did. Nice.
Wait, did you just notify them of that fact?
Silly Zombie says, tell Shannon I survived the season with my heat sickness and health issues.
Hooray!
We're glad you did.
Surviving is good. I hear it's conducive for your future.
Bug, you gotta find a good picture of your character this season and drop it in the Facebook group.
Robert has the good ones. I just have the Facebook makeup ones.
Yeah.
I don't really have any that show the costume.
Hey, Ezekiel says, hey all, sorry I'm late.
I made up a whole poem in my head today about Spooky, the cat from Australia.
Aw.
Yeah.
Just, yes.
I had a whole long conversation about Tin Tams with my guys that play video games
Nice.
that are all from Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, the Tim Tams. Delicious.
I think this is getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a little bit too much detail on that one. This one is definitely wearing a turban.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or, what's the little mushroom guy from Super Mario?
Toad. Yeah.
It's like the
It's
Sultan
a
from
little
Aladdin.
toadish.
Yeah. It also looks a little bit like the little robot from Buck Rogers.
Yeah, yeah.
And the creeper skirt?
Yeah. Silly Zombie figures. Silly Zombie says our makeup artist had the Tim Tams the other day. Since she's an Aussie, I always say, "Where's my Tim Tams?" Ezekiel says they have a new mango and white chocolate flavor. I bet that's real good. I'm into it. Karate chop.
Some people part their hair. I'm just parting his head.
Sure.
It's a separate lobe, see.
It's a big animal. Big old animal.
Well, one of these I have to designate as a boy, and one I have to designate as a girl. And for the girl, I'm gonna put a bow on his head. A knot.
There's a melon baller joke in there.
I hope there isn't.
Yeah, I guess Tim Tams has got to step it up. Kit Kats is corner of the market on weird flavors.
Lick it, smack it, rub it down. Don't lick it, it's poison. But smack it, rub it down, yes.
I guess it's good that you put that split on the side, because otherwise from the back this would look terrible.
little butt head.
No. Little helmety.
Oh, like a peen. Got him. Always like a peen with you, Stacy.
Listen, I called him like I see
Everybody
them.
knows that kids are little heads.
Yep. Let gravity help.
Amy Reed's favorite game, Peen or No. Just send me videos all through, or not videos, photos all throughout the day.
Oh no! We had a blowout.
Just of things that you randomly saw.
Texture.
Things are fine. Chris Cadaver, 22, says, hello, still be screw. Sarah and I miss you. Hope all is fantastic. Hello. Ezekiel says, murder face time in the back. Murder face.
This is so weird.
Chris Cadaver's crew. Yeah.
Oh.
I figured that's what you meant.
You make me feel so murdery.
You make me feel so murdery.
Troy Bases did not think I was going to hear Belle Biv DeVoe lines.
I was somewhere and they played the song Poison by Belle Biv DeVoe, and
Belle Biv DeVoe. There you
it was a place I should not have heard that song.
go. Gravy says, what are we making?
It's a duck. This is gonna be a melon head. This is like layer 1.
At this point, it's kind of giving pumpkin head a little bit, which I
Yeah.
don't hate.
I'm redistributing. That's what I wanted to do.
Now it's
Yeah.
much
I was
better.
gathering down at the bottom, and
Yeah.
I did that exactly right.
That was like marshmallow out of
It
the.
did, it was
Surprisingly.
wild.
I knew it was gonna go flying.
I was like, ah.
Sorry, bug.
Flick that somewhere else. We're gonna have our own Mrs. Doubtfire moment.
$500.
Flick no.
No.
Click that somewhere else.
Rob says,
Okay.
misshapen duck.
This one is way more moisty. We're making melon heads, by the way. All right, so
Moisty.
Moisty melon heads. Ah.
Yeah, not at all the tech equipment. It's got such
My
like
hair
a,
down and everything.
like a soft spot, like a baby. It's just blah, blah.
boy, that does look like a ridge, doesn't it?
Yep, a little bit.
It's so peen-like. It did not mean
You
it.
can shade
Because
it
it
down.
all folded down.
You're not helping.
It was soft, and I was piling it on.
Ezekiel says, there's a t-shirt. Flick that somewhere else.
If I had more patience, it would look less.
Listen, you're going to finesse it with the freeform.
There, that's better. This is better.
Sean Fenner says, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it must be a melon head.
Which leather stain, use leather stain thing, right?
It was that gel.
Saddle tan, gel in.
Saddle
Saddle tan.
If it's
Gel
not
antique.
in here, it's in costuming.
Pretty sure we got some in here.
Oh yeah, you put it on the board. Stop
What?
that. Flick that somewhere else.
Shake it more than twice or play with.
I'm trying to motivate. Gotta move it to another area. Okay.
We don't need an Ozbot. We just need one that I can drive with a joystick. Like, we
Put it
tracking,
on the furniture trolley with a stick.
right? Poke, poke.
I am waiting to achieve firmness. Therefore, you guys watch Rube.
Oh, waiting to
Did you
achieve firmness
dilute
is
it
my
all?
new band name. Called
Optimum.
Alan,
What?
did you dilute this at all?
Not really.
Okay.
You put it painted
Cover the
on.
whole thing
Yep.
and then clean it off, leaving it in the cracks. You
Rob says tentacles.
tentacles?
I love a tentacles. There we go. You can see both. Bug, did you find a good picture? I was
I
gonna tell
put,
them.
I put a video going down the hallway.
Okay.
That's still hard to
Check the Still Be Slide Facebook group, the Still Be Slide Creepers Facebook group. Bug's got a video of her costume from the season in there.
Rue, did you sculpt the owl mask?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ezekiel says, I'm getting drawn
I
out.
did
It's
sculpted
because I'm in the
that
third
at
world."
Texas Honors.
Got
Ooh, she feathery. Sorry, Ezekiel.
Why are we apologizing to Ezekiel?
He says he's getting dropouts. Haunted Swamp Adventure says my audio is dropping out as well. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that must be us. It's probably the solar flares.
Oh, yeah, it is flary. Yeah, you can see the Aurora Borealis from Texas last night.
Tonight's supposed to be stronger.
Yeah. Rob says Stacy is far from the mic. I'm actually not far from the mic, but we don't have our baffle. Teddy needs to steal it back. Normally we have a bit of a folded audio
We don't know what
screen.
we're doing.
And we don't have it tonight. Because Teddy took it back. It was his. So now we are just unstructured freeform microphoning
In a very big room.
in a very big room. Sorry, guys. Hold on. So at the very least they can see what you're doing. Okay.
Oh, splitting up some eyeballs.
Splitting eyeballs.
Nothing but neck.
Things are fine.
Corner there.
Yeah, if our audio or video gets too bad, let us know, because we don't want to make people suffer more than
More than they have to.
we want to make them suffer.
Hi.
Good. I should probably wipe these separately.
That's a lot.
That's a good dancing name.
Wipe these separately.
That sounds like a song on your album, like that somewhere else. Wipe
Alan.
it separately.
Can you throw me a paper towel roll from in there?
That's not okay.
Or over there? I can see one on top of the toolbox right there.
Whole pack of the white towels right there.
Or white towel. Yeah.
Where did it go? There
That
were
was bad.
2 or 3 that were already dirty around here.
I should have pizza tossed.
These are honestly way cheaper than you would think, dear.
And you just hang on to them.
Karagoff says, I'm trying to sit up late enough to see if the weather clears here. The sky looks oddly light, but nothing spectacular yet. Audio and video is great here in the UK.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. Rue?
Yeah.
Kick you up a little bit so they can see you.
Rue, do you have a screw gun?
Yes.
An honest screw gun?
No.
Not a driver?
Pretty sure I only have the driver in my office right now.
Rob
This
says,
is a
check the guest
reminder,
house.
Silky's lit.
Nope.
Silky's lit.
I do.
He does.
Today I am the culprit.
Shut face.
Kenny Sue Breeze.
Today I am the culprit.
Sean Fenner says, what material is the skull made out of and what are you using to stain it?
The most awesome
TPM?
ever.
Huh?
That's TPM?
TPM?
Yeah.
Man.
And, we are using Tandy leather, saddle tan, gel antique water base.
That stuff's amazing.
It is a wonderful color. It's my favorite.
Rue, what was one of the highlights of your season?
Can I say finally finishing?
Getting orders done?
Finally finishing orders.
Production ran a little long this year.
Well, there was other things besides.
We had a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of things going on. I think the way we did our mask repairs and mask fitting and such worked way smoother than it has in the past. And that was fairly nice. Besides, getting to be a monster, that's always the highlight of it. Got to get into character quite a few nights, and I'll be, it was 3 of my characters this season.
I was gonna be a wolf fan, but then I decided on my rogue flesh goblin Montauk.
Flesh goblin.
What's
Yeah.
his name?
He has no
A flesh goblin has no name?
Montauk,
Montauk.
yes.
Like the island?
Yeah, like New York.
John C says a puffball mushroom.
puffball mushroom.
Shall we show them what you're doing?
I'm just drilling out eye sockets.
I need a smaller brush. Whoa.
Ike Camacho says, what's the worst you've ever scared a person?
Oh.
I can think of 2 heart attacks.
I know of someone that died. So
From-
that's,
From you scaring?
Yeah.
they were 40 feet from my set.
Ooh.
Yeah. His wife was hyperventilating and got all the attention.
And you just,
She stayed, rest of the group kept going. And she stayed and got attention and treatment, and he collapsed around the corner down the hall.
wow.
In Florida, lots of people go through year-round shows who have no business going through a year-round haunted house.
Yikes. Ike Camacho says Nutella? Nope, just gelatin.
Don't
That
do
was
that,
a
that's a
choice.
horrible idea.
Yeah.
Listen, turn. That was a thing.
I wanted them clean.
Really got some eye sockets. I love how that stuff sculpts.
That's on purpose. We have an airline right there.
Oh!
I squirted it
I
at you
thought
as
you were
you
just being
walked
mean.
by. No, look at the crap that came off you. Thought I was being mean. You blow it at me.
What?
That's why you blowed it at me.
It's just high enough to not hit you in the head now.
Where'd you get a flat spot from?
Me most of the time. Pointy him back up. Centrifugal force.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
How'd you blow your rotator cuff? Well,
No, Ned's.
Alan, you should tell them how this head was made.
How what?
How this skull was made.
Huh. I sculpted it in Blender, which is a 3D sculpting
Oh,
program.
you did?
very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this one was yours.
Yeah, I got it, I purchased a Gorilla Skull, STL file, and then I went in Blender, and I,
Heavily modified.
heavily modified it based off of Bigfoot descriptions and such, and we made a Bigfoot skull.
That's neat.
In the Cryptid Museum, we have a gorilla skull, an orangutan skull, Neanderthal skull, we have a bunch of skulls of hominids.
Just some hominid skulls.
I'm a hominid and it's okay. All day. So loby.
Very loby.
Lobular.
Lobular. I love it. Ezekiel says skull. Deathmaster Wasp, did you 3D print this Bigfoot skull or how did you make it?
No, on Etsy, there's a company called Lucy, L-U-C-Y, Matrix 3D. Lucy Matrix 3D, they have a skull series that's 3D printed for teaching biology, but for people. Anthropology, yes. They have a skull set for teaching
I was like,
anthropology.
People's is biology also, but like.
I know, but just for people.
Just for people.
Oh, I love that store.
Oops, all people. Lucy Matrix 3D, really cool stuff. And I ended up, I bought that skull set and a couple others that were primates from them. And I said, hey, since you printed these, I want to print it in the same style. I had them print the file that I altered.
Nice.
And it was very reasonable, and they were very cool.
Hell yeah.
And this is a hard to print material.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just think it looks so much like bone once it's stained.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sculpted it in Blender, sent the STL file to Lucy Matrix 3D on Etsy, and they printed it. Bug, which one gets which? I have a set of these eyes and a set of these eyes. Which one gets which?
I think the bigger ones should go on.
I agree.
Are you putting eyes before you sculpt?
Yeah, that way they're embedded.
Alright. Where took those fingers?
That drawer over there.
There are more peepers if you want.
Ah, no, come now. The sprayer is right there.
Oh, did you just lick your finger? If licking your finger's okay, spitting on it's not.
My little sister's nickname all growing up was Peepers.
Oh,
She
yeah?
had great big eyes.
Great big eyes.
Great big blue eyes.
See, your sister got a cute nickname like Peepers. I got called Bug. Because I look like an alien.
What's your nickname with an alien?
Big-eyed alien. Bug-eyed.
I think Suggestion Harpy may be the only nickname I've ever gotten.
Really?
Yeah.
You're welcome. Did I call you that and then you requested it on your business card, or did I just put it on your business card?
You called me that, and then I put it on my business card because the only business card you've ever gotten me, Shannon refused to let me do it. And that was only after we got really established here. All business cards up until this point have been provided by me.
Yeah, we put it on one for you.
No. My current Dark Hour Still Beast business cards, just say costumer.
Well, that wasn't me. I'm way more fun than that.
Yeah. The ones that I made say like costumer, actor trainer, laser jockey, comment reader, suggestion harpy.
Laser maven is
Laser-
the proper
laser
word.
maven,
That's
yeah.
the term.
I do like laser maven. Laser jockey is just funny. Like Ride the Lightning, but with a laser.
Executive Shop Gremlin.
Executive Shop Gremlin. A lot of hats. A lot of hats. The new one that we've decided on for this season is Curatrix.
Curatrix, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the foam is expanding, it keeps crossing these eyes.
Oh my. Oh my.
I see.
Oh, don't do that.
Uncross thine eye.
It like
Shan't.
pooped out.
Yeah, then you smack it down.
Tap those eyes back.
That's how eyelids are made.
Is that how
Yeah.
eyelids are made?
Yeah, you push the eye in far enough for the mush to come out. I used to have a 89 Pontiac Firebird. Wait, Pontiac Sunfire, not a
I was
Firebird.
gonna say, not
Pontiac
Firebird.
Sunfire.
88?
88.
88.
88 or 89. And one headlight shot off at a 45-degree angle so I could see the trees. That wasn't my intent, but it worked good for that.
Ezekiel says, Mama Imelda from Coco.
Marcos?
Coco.
No,
It's
it's a Disney movie.
Did.
Oh, that has the,
The
not the Gigantes,
The dogs.
the brightly colored animals.
Mhm.
It's not the Gigantes. But it has a name.
Mhm. Aztec spirit guardians, guides.
It's just an art style.
Yeah.
Just an art style that one guy in Mexico City came up with.
Yeah, that eye's on the move.
Super bright.
Buddy.
so bad.
Oh no.
Wants to watch Ruth.
He does want to watch Rue.
And not turn his head.
Rob says Abrija.
No, they have patterns and bright colors on them. They're out of Mexico City. There's one family that really is famous for it. Calabrihi?
Alabriji.
Alabrihi? Yeah, that's it. But I think that's beautiful, and I will eventually do a haunted house. Like, that's my next blacklight haunted house.
Yeah. I like it.
I've been to a Day of the Dead haunt, and it was lovely. But I think an Alabrihi haunt would be really cool. You know what? It's so hard to remember all of the art styles and things that
Mhm.
influence you, and then I know what happens is that you're exposed to all this cool stuff, and part of it enters your brain, and it influences you down the road, but you don't quite know where it came from.
Mhm. Rob says I was close.
Indeed. Oh, I just pulled a hair and almost ripped his eye out.
Oh no. Hate it when that
Long hair problems.
Out of the car, long hair. Ooh-wee. Come with me. The local police. And it's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. He rolls around, it's trying to hit town.
great idea, such wonderful colors.
Oh, yeah, I think it'd be beautiful. I should not have put my hand in that.
Grown-ups making grown-up choices.
We'll cover that
So,
Loctite.
7:15?
Really nice though, when it dries, you just really get off.
Yeah. Look here, eyeball, you stay in there. Think about what you've done.
Just gonna think about it in that corner,
He's gonna think about it over there.
or maybe there.
Apparently, that head don't trust either of you.
Rob, you vote.
Looking at both.
Looking at you.
Take my gloves off. I come back in here. Just as I'm walking past the scroll, I go, oh,
Missed a
spot
spot.
I missed.
I spit them off.
Ezekiel says, are you CC DeVilling the hair?
I've got to figure out how to do the hair on them. Oh, here's a shot of Rue leaning
Wait, the
over.
horrible whisper things, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. More on the girl than on the boy.
Yeah.
I think the boy's just a baldo.
Just a baldo.
Very
I wish they could be holding hands because that'd be so much sadder.
You could make that happen.
Those are
You have
two
to switch them
different arms
sides.
on that kid.
They are, one of those arms is real short.
That-
No,
that-
this one is too long.
Yeah, that one's an adult arm or an older kid arm.
Yeah.
Are we missing the right arm for this?
There's a box
Probably.
of hands and arms like
Bug,
everywhere.
your mission is to get the correct arm on this one. I picked this one up because I've had two arms.
Little did you know.
Nah.
Maybe that's
cannot
part
be
of their
trusted.
condition. I got one long arm.
Gives them that low.
Yeah, CC DeVille was one of the ones when they died. I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Boy, it's so much more obvious on camera than it is,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
like, yeah.
Because it's been in here for hours and I
Yep.
didn't notice one arm was longer.
Not a soul. I was
Bug,
like,
you
yeah,
need a reference arm?
just some little lopsided guys. Ezekiel says Rue's gonna get the stains.
Okay.
This is
And
my
instead
life.
of putting on another pair of gloves, you're just like, screw it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go through the effort of putting on another pair.
Wait, no.
That arm's too little?
Just by a
We've
step.
overcorrected.
It's the one step down. Almost.
His arm grew 3 sizes that day. Here I am on the Encephaly Showcase. Ghost broccoli.
Just cauliflower.
Ah!
Cauliflower.
Ghost broccoli, cauliflower.
Same thing.
Big Dog says, in a monster, leave it.
Hey.
Rob says, the longer arm just needs to be reaching out.
Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline.
Ba ba ba.
Never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good. They used to play that right before Cowboy Mouth would take the stage. Every single
Before who?
Cowboy Mouth, the band.
Okay.
And that was like the beginning of the song picks up and everyone in the crowd loses their mind because they know. It's the ba 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 song.
Did they stop because,
I don't know. I don't know why they stopped.
I almost said Neil Gaiman, but it's not Neil Gaiman, nor is it Neil Diamond. Is it Neil Diamond?
Yes.
It was a Neil.
Who's Sweet Caroline?
Yeah,
Neil Diamond sounds correct,
Yeah.
but at this point I'm just used to being wrong.
Creative
Mr.
Duke says, I need to
Ruby.
build my own mannequins. Dumpster diving near a mall is probably a dangerous choice to make.
I found some good mannequins by, when Sears shut down. That was a good time.
Big Dog says Mrs. Doubtfire. Ezekiel says I'm getting Fat Albert vibes. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Was Fat Albert not in color in your area? Oh,
Yeah, Sean Fenner says Sweet Caroline is by Neil Lavin.
thank you.
Creative Duke says I knew a buddy that would do that. Check out the dumpsters behind the mall for old mannequins.
I knew it wasn't, King Diamond, different song.
Different.
Totally different song.
This is my official eyeball corrective tool.
Yeah. This is the focus stick.
Hey, you did it!
Huzzah!
What do you mean, hey, I did it?
I didn't even know if we had them.
We are missing a bunch of red arms.
Rob says I'm seeing the ack aliens.
Yeah.
The ones.
Get this arm off. Please.
The right one?
The right arm.
The Mars Attacks aliens.
That one?
It's right arm.
Creative Duke says Fat Albert didn't have a horrible face allergy, that's for sure.
Like, this comes up.
Ezekiel says it's one of those songs that needs to be put to bed. That's one of those white people get turned songs. Sweet Caroline. How do hands hold?
No, my dad's hand?
Are you plastic or are you,
Oh, those are fiberglass.
these don't have unscrewy hands.
Those are fiberglass.
You could cut
These
it
are
off.
fiberglass?
Uh-huh. Those are fiberglass.
Well, look, he's got a puncture in his leg, you can feel what it's made of.
Look in there. I don't know. It feels, right now, we're looking in this hole to see its thickness, and to see if it's fiberglass or if it's plastic.
Well, why don't you look at this thing?
Or the hole in the bottom of the foot?
Drew, I think this was plastic. Oh, look at this. Look at the crack bug found.
I found crack.
Creative Duke says, put away the Boys of Summer song from Days of
Didn't
Thunder.
melt through.
My inner Grinch hates that stupid song with a Grinch
Does
passion.
not feel like plastic.
Boys of Summer from Thin Lizzy? No, that's Boys Are Back in Town.
After the Boys of Summer gone.
No, I'm thinking of Boys Are Back in Town, the boys are back in town. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that have been away.
Alan's a
I think
big,
that's plastic.
Haven't changed that
that is
much
not
to
plastic.
say. Oh, you burn it?
Uh-huh.
It's,
That's not plastic.
Well,
Is it resin?
you might be smelling what was already on there.
No.
Creative Duke says, where crack at?
Feels like styrene. Do you have something fiberglass that you could melt?
Creative
See
Duke
if it
says,
melts
Boys
the
Are Back
same.
in Town is all
Smells
right.
like it's sandy.
Ezekiel says
which
Don
makes me
Henley.
think it's weird.
Yeah. Wait.
crack.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm not a Don Henley fan.
I like Don Henley.
I think that melts too easy for fiberglass.
Oh, wait, here we go, here's a cut. Oh, wait.
That edge
No,
is
that's
not one of
different.
those, and that's definitely fiberglass.
So melt that one, hand that to Rue. Let him melt that one and see what kind of chemicals comes out.
No.
See if it's
See what kind of chemicals
We're not
come out.
sniff, we're not sniff testing,
Why?
because that's stupid.
Sniff testing got a lot of people through college.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Fiberglass is not as melty, huh?
death on the line.
It's going now.
It feels similar though.
Was that one
That definitely melted like fiberglass.
Did this one smell like fiberglass? This one smelled like styrene to me.
It smelled different. Didn't smell like plastic.
The record
I don't think
reflects.
we're gonna live very
I'm
long.
not involved in the sniff testing.
They're like, oh, that smells like fiberglass. That's definitely.
Yeah, every time I burn
Fiberglass.
fiberglass, that's what it smells like.
You should be able to identify fiberglass by the burnt smell.
Ezekiel says, and today's lesson is how to get high with mannequins.
Yes.
This is so much more steps than I thought it would be. I guess that's just getting high adjacent to mannequins. That's different.
Right.
Creative Juice says, yeah, Don Henley did other songs, but the radio stations adore that one song from the Days of Summer soundtrack. Also, don't sniff test the crack.
Hold on. Did Don Henley do Smuggler's Blues? Because I really
No.
like the song Smuggler's Blues. It's the Smuggler's Blues.
Isn't Smuggler's Blues,
The video looks like Miami Vice.
Also done.
Glenn Frey.
Glenn Frey? Not the band I was thinking of.
All right.
Mr. Jimmy FXC says, hey everyone. Hey Mr. Jimmy.
Hi, Mr. Jamie.
Sadly, I have time for the goop, so it's time for the goop.
Ezekiel says Glenn Frey did. Yep. It's goop o'clock, baby. Hey. Things are fine. Creative Doof says mannequins for when you want a new drug. Well, no,
Wondered what to do. One that makes me feel like I feel when I'm with you. Dizzy and nauseous.
Oh, okay, that's that. I'm like, oh no, the fumes have reached me.
Oh no, I'm making more fumes.
Yeah, new fumes. Take that. Those eyes just keep getting wonkier. Sean Fenner says, I want a new drug with Huey Lewis.
Yes, Louis Hewis.
Yeah. Lewis.
Louis Hewis.
Big Dog says, how'd y'all do in the haunted house voting?
We got like top 7.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Ezekiel says, I want a new drug, the Ghostbusters song that had legal issues. Yeah, it was vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Ghostbusters stole the I want a new drug
Yep.
and not the other way around. Sean Fenner says, I'm just going to be the music database. Creative Dew says, it was indeed for Mr. Huey Lewis in the news.
A band that vanished
Oh.
overnight.
Drew, is that getting in my nose? Is that stuff really strong? Because I just opened this bucket. Maybe the combo of the two is a problem? Because that hit my nose like hard vinegar.
Oh.
Oh, it's a combo. Set that down. Then come put your head in this bucket.
We're not gonna live long.
Oh, that hit with that, like drilled into my brain.
That is weird.
I've never
Because
had-
that's not what that smells like.
No, normally that does not smell like that.
This isn't that strong of a smell. But you put those two together.
Our powers combined.
I like that you go back for another, like, yeah, smell it again.
Who's double dipping?
Creative Dew says, the real Ghostbusters also stole stuff from Filmation's Ghostbusters animated series. Yep. Ezekiel says, you sniff too much stuff.
You're probably right. Oh, and if I remember, I need a little bucket of water to make my life okay.
to not hate yourself.
Just a little bucket of water.
Whew! Boy, that stuff drilled into my brain like crazy.
Ezekiel says, watch Rue start smelling colors in 3, 2, Well, Creative Juices, I wanna go with it. Sean Fenner says, what's the name of the movie where the killer played by Christian Bale is obsessed with Huey Lewis? American Psycho.
Yes.
Hey, Paul. Paul
Bateman.
Bateman, Patrick Bateman?
Patrick Bateman.
Yeah, the guy who kills. I love that movie. And I also love that novel, though the novel is very dense and written like it is written by a psychopath.
You mean like a Jack Kerouac book where it's just one sentence?
No, it is really, really, really deep in the details though. Like he's obsessed with the color of his business cards. And so there is a lot of talk of really specific details about the business cards.
Yeah, I don't like books like that.
The only author I like that gets like that
Mhm.
is Stephen King.
Yeah. Ezekiel says, disturbing book, that American Psycho. Yes, quite disturbing. I enjoyed it, but it is quite disturbing. Big Doug says, Rule be okay till the colors talk back to him. Probably.
I've done way worse.
Yeah. Drugs or chemicals.
No. This is gonna look awesome.
This is the crown you're working on?
Mm-hmm.
Come show people.
This was a really kind of printed terrible crown. I'm trying to get some light on this. But I had to do a bunch of repairs on it to get it to kind of mold together well. It had some really bad layer shift, but I'm striping it right now with this really fun
Hey, Bud,
dark heavy
I
texture
think in
covering the whole thing.
the paint room,
And,
we
and
have
then I'm going to dry brush
some
all of
teeth
this
plates.
gold. In the end,
like
it's going to
human
look
teeth.
Already made?
really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I just put them away today.
Would you bring that box out here so I can look at them?
Ezekiel says, I read it too, I wanted to throw it with the amount of detail. There was a lot of detail. Creative Juice says, also kudos for knowing anything about Filmation's Ghostbusters. I don't think it got as much love as that He-Man, She-Ra, Brave Star, etc. received.
Okay, did Filmation's Ghostbusters had the monkey, the gorilla,
Go
and the other Ghostbusters were the real Ghostbusters, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, the purple gorilla Ghostbusters.
Was he purple? Or do you think that he was purple because other gorillas from the time were purple? Like Magilla Gorilla.
He might not be purple.
Deathmaster Wah says Smuggler's Blues is Glenn
He
Frey.
might have been real. He might have been purple though.
Oh, no, I mean, there are like pre-colored, like on guns and stuff. The whole thing of teeth in there. And I thought there were a few plates of like teeth you put in like for an actor.
He was not purple.
I have not seen anything like that.
Yeah, he was brown.
Yep.
And they drove around in the Jeep.
He had a hat.
Yeah, he looked like he was on
He had a
safari.
hat.
He was on safari.
He definitely wore. Did he wear a safari hat or did he wear?
It's
I
like
can
a
see him in a pork pie.
It's like a safari hat.
It's a
Which is
safari
like
hat,
It's a safari hat. Okay.
which is actually, it's a something helmet. It's a pith helmet.
Fifth helmet.
It's not quite a pith helmet. It's like a safari hat.
It's a-
Big Dog says, cool crown, good job. Creative Juice says, that's correct. Tracy the gorilla was brown. Sean Fenner says, grape ape.
Grape ape.
Ezekiel says, Magilla gorilla.
Yeah. I'm
Wasn't
kind of
Grape
mixing
Ape 40
Grape
feet
Ape.
tall though? Grape Ape was 40 feet tall.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, who was the giant gorilla that was 40 feet tall? It was Grape Ape, right?
Creative Juice says, that's your homework, Alan. Watch a Ghostbusters episode.
And he hang out with not Josie and the Pussycats, but some Pussycat band people.
I don't know.
There was
that
the
really.
band, and they solved crime like Scooby Doo, but they were all girls dressed as cats.
But it wasn't Josie and the Pussycats.
Is Josie the Pussycats the punk band?
I mean, there was a movie, but it started out as a comic and then a cartoon.
Maybe it was Josie and the Pussycats.
What's the name of the gorilla?
Which
Grape
one?
Ape.
You said the grape ape?
Grape Ape. Yeah, I think he was 40 feet tall. Because he sat on top of their Volkswagen bus.
It was The Great Great Ape. It was the name of the cartoon.
Well, you gotta enunciate that.
The Great Great Ape. And he did ride around on top of a van, but it looks like there's just a smaller dog inside.
Was the dog Hong Kong Phooey? Because I know they had a crossover.
Negative.
Okay.
I've not seen those even prior.
Hong Kong food.
Big Dog says, yep. Ape. Creative Duke says, also, is that a Lord of the Rings Shadow Wraith crown?
It's similar.
Big Dog says, yep. Grape Ape. Sean Fenner says he was part of the Scooby Laugh Olympics. I know that. Creative Duke says Josie and the Pussycats didn't have an ape with them. Ezekiel says Beagle Beagle, some kind of dog sign pick.
Yeah, but all of those like had crossovers. So every now and then Josie and the Pussycats would show up on Scooby-Doo. They would show up. They were like guest stars. And Grape Ape and the Groovy Ghoulies showed up with Josie and the Pussycats
That's funny.
on occasion.
Ike Camacho says Laugh Olympics was awesome. Creative Duke says maybe Alan is thinking of Wacky Races.
Well, Wacky Races had all of them combined. Each one had a team.
Yeah.
Like Snidely Whiplash and Muttley had a race car. Grape Ape was there. I remember one cartoon, they were racing, someone was about to pass them, and Grape Ape just reached over, picked up their car, and turned it around, so it was going the other way. That was
That's
funny.
new.
That was funny. I also could very well just be blending all of this in my head. Okay, so this stuff is drying out a little bit, Rue, and it's much easier to work with.
Yeah. When it's dried out a little bit.
Yeah, it's not as
gooey.
moist, like, my hands are dry and I'm still doing okay.
Creative Duke says yay for the Groovy Ghoulies. Ezekiel says Groovy Ghoulies, greatest cartoons ever for me.
Yeah. Man,
Get one in
so this
here.
is the maddest I've ever been at AI.
Yeah.
Was today, I saw an advertisement for Thundar the Barbarian action figures.
Oh, and it was
In my 5.5 scale, all the characters I would want in the way that I would want them, and it was just AI crap.
Noted Joe says good day everyone, just tuning in this great trip down memory lane.
Yeah. And about also, when the whole Gorilla Couch thing was going around that was AI generated,
Huh?
I got a lot of messages.
I don't know. I watch a couple. I buy this crap so you don't have to, and they get scammed, and they paid like $1,200 and got this gigantic pink inflatable, like legitimate. I almost sent it to you because I was like, holy crap!
Look, we
There's
need more
nowhere
kids.
you can put this, but it looked exactly like the AI art thing, and that one was.
But it wasn't a hairy Gorilla Couch.
Yes,
Which
it was.
would be a nightmare to
It was
clean.
an inflatable, hairy gorilla couch. I mean, giant face and everything. It was really. I need to find it now.
Find it! Find the loophole!
It was cool.
Creative Duke says the Addams Family and Beetlejuice animated series were awesome too.
I used to get up at 5 in the morning when my school did not start until 9 just to watch Beetlejuice.
That's when everybody got a cartoon.
Yep.
Oh, you're mildly popular in the 80s? Have a cartoon.
Listen, I loved the Beetlejuice animated cartoon. Like,
Captain Lou Albano? Have a cartoon.
sure.
Chuck Norris? Have a cartoon. Rocky? Have a cartoon.
Rambo, have a cartoon.
God, a whole bunch of people bought it.
Sean Fenner says, question, what was better, Hanna-Barbera cartoons or Sid and Marty Krofft shows?
Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I'm gonna say that. That's my final answer.
Creative Duke says they can put it on top of their roof.
Banana Split and Sigmund the Sea Monster are way better as killers in that South African horror movie, Banana Split. Have you not seen that?
Know Your Joe says I'm tired of all the AI generated
Can't find
content.
the girl that used a doo-doo bottle. It's an inflatable like King Kong coach.
Simulink. Does it come in black?
Probably.
I want a Henry Ford that sucker. Any color you want. As long as it's black.
So Alan,
washed
Our
out boxes
Christmas
and
show
thrown
is
it
coming
away.
up again.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I just threw away today?
What's that?
A certain teddy bear costume
Where was it?
in my office.
Because I tried to throw it out and you wanted to save it?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ike Camacho says, no way,
I did
puffin
save
stuff.
the fan out of it, but
Ezekiel says Milton the Monster was just another one that I got copies of. Copies off. Creative Duke says Lou Albano did a great job, Mario. You can't change my mind ever.
They got still piece green, pink, bright pink, brown, black.
Ezekiel says Witchy Poo, legendary.
I need a link, Bug. It's on you
It's
now.
on Amazon, I'm sending it to you.
Know Your Joe says +1 Witchy Poo. All Witchy Poo.
Yeah, Witchy Poo. Was Witchy Poo on the race one?
What are you gonna say?
Or was Witchy Poo Looney Tunes? Wait, who was the witch with Bugs Bunny? Was that Witchy Poo?
The Wendy was with Casper, and that was Hanna-Barbera.
Where was Witchy Poo from?
Witchy Poo was from HR Puff and Stuff, not an animated.
Okay, was it a cartoon?
No,
Witchy Poo was,
the character.
Wilhelmina W. Witchy-Poo was the main antagonist from the 1969 children's TV show HR Puppet Stuff. She looked like a puppet, kind of like the creepy one from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood with that red-haired lady. Except more.
But also light and terrifying.
Lady, what was that her name? Lady? Mr.
Lady
Rogers?
Godiva, your feet.
Oh, she was not.
Henry was the cat.
Lady, it was Lady something.
Lady Elaine? That was the nice one, right? Hazel was the witch from Warner Brothers. Creative Duke says, anyone
Lady
seen
Elaine.
that clip of Witchy Poo and the Wicked Witch of the West clip that had Kiss perform a song on air? YouTube has that clip lurking about somewhere. Ezekiel says Witch Hazel, yeah.
Okay.
Know Your Joe says live action, life-size puppets.
War show?
Listen, I have, for somebody who doesn't actually make that many puppets in my day-to-day life, I have a shocking amount of puppet content on my feed.
That's probably for me, because I have a lot of puppet content.
Yeah. Ike Camacho says Spielberg got all his ideas from Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost. And no, it's not a sleaze stamp. At some point, someone's going to say, your mascot looks like a sleaze stamp.
You just know. $7:45.
Well, I'm going to work until I'm out of that play.
Okay. A kniff.
Neat.
Honk.
Honk. I've infected you. Know Your Joe says Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition.
Now, I should use a reference for a child's face.
Sure.
Am I going to do that?
No.
No. Because these aren't normal children. These kids are messed up.
which you could also look up references for.
No.
So we have any extra kid cards lying
I
around?
don't want that. Any what?
The death whistle girl.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Creative Duke says it's interesting that HR Puff and Stuff got a mention in here. There was a concept that was shown at the World's Fair at the Hemisphere Arena in my city that eventually became HR Puff and Stuff. Nice. Ike Camacho says my old boss looked like Chaka. Karagop says, yep, me too. Lots of puppet making vids because I always intend to make a puppet. Big Dog says loved Witchy Poo.
I was on a sock puppet fixation for a while, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Because dumb enough and young enough that everything they said was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Silly Zombie says, Jimmy keeps wondering what you're making.
Melon heads. It's a cryptid. Melon heads from Connecticut.
Are we making the Krampus for the museum a temporary exhibit?
I think so.
Since he's not North American.
He's
Holiday.
not North American. Now, might he morph into something?
What's his name?
Es posible.
Ezekiel says, I'm down the YouTube rabbit hole on wacky races lately. I need some figurines.
Yeah, the 80s was a good time for PVC figurines.
Okay, so you guys remember the Land Before Time puppets from Pizza Hut, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember them giving out gummy bear
Plushies.
plushies?
Vaguely.
I remember the gummy bear plushies, but I don't remember where they were from. It's either McDonald's or
Sounds like
Pizza
more
Hut.
of a
Where did the
McDonald's.
Munchie Chi,
Monchichi?
the little Munchie Chi plushies come from? Not Shirt Tails, Munchie Chis.
The fair?
They were from a fast food place, had a line of them.
was that Hardee's?
Maybe Hardee's, that sounds more right.
Hardee's had the California raisins,
I heard it through the grapevine.
the little collection.
You know how many people be arrested now for wearing blackface? Based off of how many terrible California raisin costumes there were back then?
I mean, they were just raisins.
But it wasn't like they were doing good makeup or anything. They
No.
looked like they were in blackface.
They were in big raisin costumes. Like,
No, but like it was a super common costume too in the 80s, and yeah, a lot of people pretty much just did blackface and did the California raisins
And they wore white gloves. Like, that's not better.
and sunglasses.
Creative Duke says, and then we got spoiled by animatronics and puppet work because Jim Henson paved the road. The animated cartoons were awesome too. Good times.
I remember the raisins, but they were such a crazy craze.
Yeah.
They were like so stupid popular.
Yeah.
Yep.
Something stupid.
And everybody needed all of the figures. You had to have the entire set.
And then for years, those figures and Smurf PVC figures were at every yard sale.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
yard sale, every Goodwill had like
Yes.
just like a bin of them.
Oh yeah. Creative Duke says, yeah, they were claymation raisins.
Yes. I am quite familiar with California raisins.
Ezekiel says, my grandmother made gollywogs. Damn, those things were everywhere in her house.
Do you mean stretch monsters from like
Like Stretch Armstrong?
Stretch Armstrong? There was a monster that was his
Predecessor.
opposite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I was actually in a class action lawsuit. Hold on. Forget what year it was. But the Noid was claymation, if you recall,
Mm-hmm.
and they did it like through a different studio,
Mm-hmm.
and the Puppeteers Union ended up suing and winning, and that's why you stopped getting Avoid the Noid commercials.
That's wild. Yeah, Creative Duke says, I still miss the Domino's Noid. Icon says, avoid the Noid. Didn't they bring him back fairly recently?
They teased bringing him back, and then it like never actually
It
happened.
was like a video game or something? Like,
Yeah, he was huge when
oh,
he was
I
out.
recall.
And the Puppeteers Guild was like, hey, you did not use the proper people for that. And our union is mad, insulting.
Troy B says McDonald's copied their characters off HR Puff and stuff and got sued. Ezekiel says check out McSabbath for a laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Edson says your sculpt looks like Jamie Simmons.
Okay. I don't know what he's got against Gene Simmons.
Hey, Tony! He says that free video game.
Yeah, there was the free video games.
Yeah.
There
Creative
was
says
Toe
what
Jam and Earl.
Yeah.
What? Who's Toe Jam and Earl?
He's
That was
he's
the-
a space worm, like kind of like Buzz Lightyear, but he's an earthworm in
Like
space.
Earthworm
Like
Jim.
Earthworm
That
Jim?
was Earthworm Jim. No, Toe Jam and Earl were two characters. One was yellow, one was red, and they were mustard and ketchup from the McDonald's thing, and it was a free video game McDonald's gave away.
Yeah.
Anybody remember the 7-Up Spot video game?
Yeah! Okay, so
Okay, I kicked at the Chex version of Doom. Okay.
Creative Big Dude says, what were the characters that McDonald's swiped from HR Puff and stuff? The spot, okay, so my uncle worked in the food industry, like, so their Trans World was the big food show
Yeah.
every year.
Oh, I've done
And
one of
so,
those.
for a brief shining moment in the 90s, we had those 7-Up spots. The inflatable ones you'd see at like the gas station and the grocery store and
Yeah.
stuff. He came home with a ton of those, and so like all of us got one, and it was the coolest thing. You take them to the beach or whatever, like, oh, we got this cool float inflatable thing that is the 7-Up spot.
They should bring that back.
And my sister won one of the 7-Up mountain bikes
Nice.
in one of the giveaway things, and think she had it for like 2 days, and I crashed my bike and broke it.
Aw.
She'd only had it for like 2 days, and I totally stole it. Like,
Ike Camacho says the Fry Guys were Cling and Clang. Big Dark says Mayor Mac Cheese was one. Justin Hill asks, are you still on the board of the HAA or has your term passed?
My term has passed.
Creative Doof says the Noid might have made an appearance in Crash on the Run. It was a smartphone game. L. Kirk says, are we making a Snallygaster?
We will eventually make a Snallygaster. I have a dinosaur to turn into a Snallygaster. But this is how far we have gotten on our,
Lightly terrifying. Melonhead.
there's currently a a dinosaur hidden in the rafters.
right.
Like,
It's not well hidden.
Hey, Crips says good evening. Hi, Crips.
uh-huh.
Hey, Crips.
Yeah.
Troy B says it was the look and style mainly of Mayor McCheese. Ezekiel says, here's something you didn't know. I was on 2 episodes of Fraggle Rock. What? What? No way. That's awesome. Creative Dude says I had Spot keychains. The arms and legs always broke off. Yeah, they did. Big Dark says, what medium is Alan working with?
So this is Freeform Habitat Black Epoxy Putty from Smooth On. Really good stuff. But what you can never do is like, don't get part A and part B mixed up. So you gotta make sure that you put A lid back on A and B lid back on B, or else it could ruin your whole batch. So, because there's very clearly an A, which is yellow, and a B, which is blue.
Glad we had this talk.
Yes.
Things are fine.
Don't screw that up. What?
You know my OCD is gonna let that last like 10 minutes.
Say goodnight, Rue.
Good night, Rue.
Actually, not yet.
Not yet.
You know what? Thanks for joining us, because it's been a while. We took a break for haunt season and life and things, and we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We always have stuff to do and I always want you with us, but sometimes time doesn't permit. So thanks for taking the time out of your schedule, because you all are busy too. I know that. It's not just us. And you took some time to slow down and hang out with us in the shop, and that means a lot to us. Just thank you. So now, say goodnight, Rue.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Stacy.
Good night.
Good night. Go make stuff. Go make